Did you know that 94% of women find fragrances attractive? There's so many fragrances offering attractive aromas, but today I'm going to help you narrow down the choices and show you 5 that are the perfect combination between complementable, alluring, and seductive. It's La Nuit de l'Homme et de Tea. It opens with fresh bergamot, sweet and spicy cardamom, and woody undertones. The fleeting hit of bergamot leads, and it gets quickly overtaken by the dominant cardamom. After a few minutes, lavender takes the place of bergamot, and it fuses with cardamom, and then the two dominate for the rest of the wear. I mentioned that there is sweetness, and there is, but no note donates a heavy dose. It lingers in the background and accompanies the top notes. Never does it become sugary, but rather charmingly masculine. Into the dry down, it is still all about the dominant cardamom and lavender. The woodiness has gotten slightly stronger, and I attribute this to the addition of vetiver. It is faint but strong enough to create a darker woody accord, giving the scent additional depth. It lasts 7 to 8 hours on the skin with intimate projection, best worn for the fall and winter for special occasions like dates and formal events. This is such a great fragrance to attract because of the cardamom. Any scent that is ultra seductive tends to have cardamom in the scent tree. Here, cardamom is the dominant note for the entire wear and one of my favorite fragrances for a date. Paul Gaultier La Mela Parfum opens with an equal blast of cardamom spice and warm sweet vanilla. I particularly enjoy that the vanilla is not overly sweet and rather provides an excellent balance for the warm cardamom. After the first 15 to 20 minutes, the top notes die down slightly, and a slightly powdery lavender adds to the background, giving the scent a calming aurora. For a chunk of the heart, it gets slightly more floral, but for the most part holds the same smell as the 15 to 20 minute mark. After about 6 hours, it starts to dry down. The florals and spices fade, yet I still catch wafts of warm and sweet vanilla that add to the dominant woody notes. The rest of the wear are these sexy oriental woods with vanillic nuances. It lasts 12 plus hours on the skin with room-filling projection. Because of its notes and power, it's best for going out. Paul Gaultier La Mela Parfum is a great fragrance because of its spicy, alluring cardamom mixed with the sensual and mass-appealing vanilla. Tom Ford New York Stream opens with an immediate sweet vanilla accord mixed with well-blended spices and florals. The spices encase the vanilla and really showcase it. They are strong at first, but in 10 to 15 minutes, they give way to a sweeter vanilla and a unique note. The top notes of florals were the least prevalent, but gave the opening a light, juicy citric nature at the same time as the spices transitioned to vanilla. The florals combined with ambery warmth. It's an outstanding balance and gives the scent depth. This all happens in about 15 minutes, and then you're into the mid of the fragrance with sweet vanilla and kulfi, while ambery florals rest in the background. If you're unfamiliar with kulfi, it is an Indian dessert. In this case, it comes across as nutty vanilla ice cream. The nuttiness is similar to that of pistachio. Into the dry down, the scent simplifies even further. It is all about warm vanilla, amber, and prevalent woody notes. The base is creamy and mature for the rest of the wear. It lasts 12 plus hours on the skin with great projection, nearly filling a room. This is exclusively worn in the fall and winter for special occasions. New York Stream made this list because it's a Tom Ford fragrance, giving you Tom Ford confidence. And also the vanilla note mixed with the kulfi is unique and intriguing, thus attracting attention. Versace Dylan Blue opens with a citrus blast from a combination of bergamot and grapefruit. In the background is a salty and Ambroxan accord peeking from the base. The first 15 to 20 minutes, this does have a shower gel aroma that many may enjoy or complain about. There is also an aquatic backbone, but it never is too prominent, just present. The Ambroxan gets more intense in the heart of the fragrance, while the citruses fade. If the term salty Ambroxan doesn't make sense, the easiest way to describe it is an oceanic accord mixed with Dior Sauvage's Ambroxan dry down. The rest of the wear is all about the dominant Ambroxan with musk nuances. Dylan Blue lasts 8 to 10 hours on the skin with moderate yet consistent projection. The entire wear, the projection makes your presence known. So Dylan Blue is a change of direction from the first 3 fragrances. This leans more in the complementable direction rather than the charming and seductive. This is solely because of the dominant Ambroxan note. Dior Sauvage EDP starts with a blast of fresh bergamot. In the background are mildly spicy pepper notes and a clean soapy lavender. In this case, lavender is very modern and uplifting rather than old school. As the scent develops, the citrus notes fade but leave their fresh accents. The ambroxan from the base starts to push to the forefront. The spices are slightly more prominent as the ambroxan pushes them to the top. At this point, the lavender is almost entirely gone. A soft and well-rounded nature takes its place. The rest of the wear is simple. Warm ambroxan is the most prominent, accompanied by fresh accents. Of all parts of the fragrance, the opening is the most interesting, and that's only because there's the most going on. The performance is outstanding. It lasts 8 to 10 hours on the skin with big projection. The first few hours it nearly fills a room and keeps a similar projection for the rest of the wear. Now, I wouldn't call the EDP version beast mode, but it certainly is close. The versatility is just as good as the smell and performance. This can be worn for all seasons or occasions. Some guys will think that this is too much for the summer, but that's only true if you don't moderate your spray count and wear it in 90+ degree weather Fahrenheit. As for compliments, I'm sure we're all aware of the attention Dior Sauvage gets. For some reason, women just love ambroxan. Thanks for listening. See you next time.